Hey guys, I have an easy tip for you today that I just wanted to fill you in on. And it's so easy that it's almost not a tip actually. It's been brought to my attention by a few of my clients that they're struggling to keep their selves on track with their meal planning, and therefore it's then interfering with their health goals. So this tip is so simple. It almost isn't a tip, but I think we forget what it means to meal prep. So before I go any further though, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Melanie Hesketh. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist and the owner of Solera Holistic Health. And I'm also a certified metabolic balance coach, a RubyMed practitioner, and a live cell analyst. So meal prepping. If you're the kind of person that, is meal prepping on Sundays and you're finding it works for you, you're spending maybe a few hours or maybe even just a half hour like I do on Sundays prepping food, and that's working for you, then great, keep doing it. But if you're like a lot of my clients, they find that it doesn't work for them on Sundays. And so they're using this as kind of like a block to keep them going throughout the week. So this tip I'm going to suggest for you to do is much easier than that. So what if meal prepping means that you're not actually spending a ton of time in the kitchen just on one single day? What if it means you're just making double or triple batches when you do cook, and then you keep them in the fridge and they're ready to grab and go, or you put them in the freezer? It's that simple. So if you're already cooking anyways, why not take out, extra food, cook it all up at the same time? You're going to use that amount of time to cook them anyways, and then you're only cleaning up once as well. So sounds pretty good to me. You can pretty much meal prep anything and cook double or triple batches, right? Think about even like, turkey burgers. I have a really good recipe that I like to share with my clients for breakfast sausages. They freeze really well. How about things like your legumes? Like I love to cook big batches in my Instant Pot of like my black beans or my chickpeas. And then what I do is I freeze them in my portions. So the morning of that I'm going to have them for lunch, I take them out and they're thawed by lunchtime. And all I do is I add a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper, maybe some other herbs. And I'll also add in some apple cider vinegar or balsamic vinegar, depending on what I'm doing with them. So there's a lot of things that very easily freeze, and I think we tend to forget about that. Even things like rice, you can cook a big batch of rice up and then save your portion in the fridge or the freezer. One of my clients gave me a really good tip. What she does is she cooks a bunch of chicken breasts and she'll freeze them whole with a tablespoon of water in the bag. And then when she takes them out, they're very moist. So another benefit to cooking in this fashion is that you'll actually be able to save some money. When food goes on sale, particularly meat is one of our most expensive grocery shopping items. When it goes on sale, buy it in bulk, and then you can batch cook it and freeze it, or even just cut it up in your portions, whatever you need to do, or leave it in the fridge for a few days. Vegetables, same thing. Sometimes our most favorite vegetables can get quite pricey, so buy them up, and cut them up, get them ready to go. So not only will it save you a lot of time, but it also can save you some money. And this simple tip can really go a long way to keep you on track. There's no more excuses when you've got food prepared. If you're coming home tired and you just don't have the mental energy to put the effort to decide on what you want to eat, well, this is one way to avoid that. By preparing ahead of time, you're actually removing some mental clutter. That's what I like to call it. When you've got so many decisions to make throughout the day, the last thing you want to do is have to decide what to make for dinner or even for lunch when you're already tired and having a zillion other things to decide on for that day. So let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart if you think this is a great tip. Let me know if this works for you, if you're going to be trying it, or maybe you're the kind of person that, Sundays, that works for you as well. Feel free to leave me a comment on anything that you have found that really works for you. I love some feedback. It helps me, it helps others. And thanks for watching, guys. I hope to be talking with you soon. Take care.